You're still watching iBrand Daybreak, and now is our personal finance segment. Now, personal finance, as the term, covers the concept of managing your money, saving and investing. It also includes banking, budgeting, mortgages, investments, insurance, retirement planning, and tax planning. One can consider that personal finance comprises the entire industry that provides financial services to individuals and advises them about financial and investment opportunities. Our focus today is misconception of personal finance. And of course, we have the finance expert right here with us, Charles Fakruha. Good morning, and thank you for being with us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, Samson.
Good morning.
Yeah.
So some misconceptions of personal finance. I think we started it yesterday, or was it a different?
No.
It was something different, or this is a new one. Okay.
Yes, this is a new one. You wanted to say something there, Samson?
No, I'm with you.
Okay, that's a very clever, very intelligent and brilliant info, what you just presented there. And, personal finance is about providing finance for the individual and the household. And over the years, we have seen people, they come out, oh, they are finance major, finance MBA and all that. What those people have been taught in school is corporate finance. They tell, oh, this is financial modeling. They tell these are financial concepts. They can plan budgets, even for a country, as we have seen Nigeria, we have done, for companies. We just ask those finance experts, how much did you spend last week? They don't know, because they are not keeping record, because they are not doing personal finance. So there's a big difference between corporate finance and personal finance. But people have tried, even governments have tried to explain and teach people what is personal finance. But people still don't understand it. When you say personal finance, oh, talk to my accountant. In those days where we were looking for people to attend our seminars, when you talk to the human resource or trade, they'll tell you, oh, go and talk to our accountant. Because they feel it's not for everybody. We have to coin it, finance for non-finance staff. Because we believe that personal finance is for everybody. And that takes us to today's topic, the misconception about personal finance. One, like you have said, people just think that personal finance is just basically for rich people. Somebody will say, after all, what they pay me is not enough to take me home. What am I planning for the money for? And they say, no, it's for the rich persons. But we ask that question, me and you, who needs personal finance? Is it the likes of Bill Gates, or Mark Zuckerberg, or Aliko Dangote, or Fabio Tedola, or the average man young graduate who is being paid 50,000 naira, who needs personal finance? That's the question for all of us to answer. They both need personal finance. You'll be surprised, Aliko Dangote has his own personal finance. Apart from the Dangote Industries, because we always advise entrepreneurs, always separate your personal finance from your business.
Okay.
And if you work in your business, or some people work on their business, yes, that's the way you work on your business, or you can work with your business. Place yourself on an allowance or a salary. So personal finance, the first misconception people say is for wealthy people. We are saying no, personal finance is for everybody.
Okay.
Any question before we move on?
No, it's self-explanatory.
Okay.
Some people say personal finance is just about tax planning. So people who are doing it are just doing it in terms of knowing how much to pay, in terms of their tax. They are saying no. Tax planning is just one aspect of personal finance.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. Another misconception again, they'll say, personal finance is for those who want to retire very soon, or who have few months to retire. And that is the mistake we'll still do up till tomorrow. On my way here, I passed through Oshodi and I saw the Armed Forces Resettlement Center, and I saw some soldiers who were now going there for their training. I think they've gone on their terminal leave So for the next 6 months, they're going to be doing their pre-retirement training. After the 6 months, they will formally be disengaged from the force. Again, that's a misnomer, that's a misconcept. Retirement plan, like we have said, it is done the very first day you are giving your letter of employment. But then, these ones have 6 months to go now. They're sending them for a course. It's not going to be very meaningful to them. So, personal finance or retirement planning is just another aspect, one aspect of personal finance. Some people again, they will say, personal finance. I can't employ a financial planner to do it for me. I can do it myself.
Okay.
Because they feel that they don't want to spend so much. But a financial planner will be so objective when it's looking at your personal financial statement, your bank statement, your bills, and of course your lifestyle. He will sit down with you and see how he can advise you as to how to structure a budget so that you will be able to implement that budget. So the personal expert or the financial planner has a major role to play, and that's why he collects a fee for you having that session with him. So a misconception again is people say, I can do it myself. I don't need somebody to pay money. And what do we see today? Most people spend their money without planning very well.
Let me chip in here now. When you say it's a misconception that people have when they think they can engage in financial, planning themselves, I know quite well that during the course of this, the various series we've had under the segment, you've also talked about the need for individuals to be aware of the basics when it comes to personal finance.
Yes.
So how do you correlate that? If you say it's a misconception, and at the same time you encourage people to be able to do it.
Then just like if you are aware of your illnesses,
okay,
does that mean you will not see a doctor?
Okay,
you will see a doctor. So the same also applies to personal finance. You are aware of things that you need to do, but you need to see a financial planner to assist you.
So that
some of the issues.
So there are no basic, financial plans rather that individuals can embark on.
They can embark on, just like a doctor will tell you, this is the treatment, go and implement.
Okay.
Okay.
And of course, when you implement those recommendations from the doctor, of course, from time to time, you go and do a checkup. The same also applies to personal finance.
Okay.
If you do those things yourself, from time to time, you need to see a financial planner to know whether you are on track. Then one other important misconception again is people feel it's a one-time affair. If I just attend a seminar and Mr. Charles and Co teaches us all about personal finance and that is the end. Yes, acquiring that knowledge is good, but it is not a one-time activity. Because when you set financial goals, from time to time things will change. Your circumstances will change. Your income might increase or decrease as the case may be. New opportunities will come. You need to incorporate all that into your financial plan. So as you move in your career, you need to change certain things. So it's not a one-time affair. Or if I just recommend a book here now, and say, this book is good for your personal finance. Richest Man in Babylon, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Instant Millionaire. Now you just go and read that book and we discuss, and you think that is the end of personal finance. No. Yes, attending seminars, reading books is a step, but you still need to continuously upgrade yourself, and even the plans that you've had, ensure that you implement it, and when there are issues, of course, you talk to your planner.
Now, based on what you said, the illustration you gave, or what you saw this morning on your way there, passing through Oshodi, you saw the soldiers about to be tired. Now, it has been established that those persons have made mistakes already. Now, how about salvaging the situation and sapping something from the mistakes from even with the seminar they are going to be attending, because obviously they can't go back in time to be 21 or 20 or even 30. So these persons have made the mistakes. Well, is there a way to salvage, to get something from that mistake and still get something from those seminars and make good use of the little time they have left?
Yes, that's a very, very important question you just raised. Yes, I'll look at it from this angle.
Okay.
Yes, when they take somebody to the hospital And the doctor says it is very critical. You know, if it is just a normal routine, doctor will just talk to you and give you some few things. But when it is critical, bed rest immediately. Nurse, admit, you know that kind of thing. So, but the bad part of it is, even those, with due respect to them, those people administering those training there are not even aware that it's already late. It's not, I won't say it's already late, but the time they should have started, it should have been earlier. But they should not just lose hope. What I will advise them is, while they are doing that training, they should kind of pay attention to what they're going to tell them, the instructors. I know that they are very experienced finance experts who will come there. You know, they should, but they need to take decisions aggressively now, because you are running out of time. It's just like a football match. You're already 2 goals down, and when it gets to the, I think it's 90 minutes. Yes. When it gets to the 85th minute, that is when you see that you have that energy. You are trying to equalize, and you score 1 goal. Yet it is still 2-1 down. And at 88, you are trying. You know, at that point, you can just make any mistake. And of course, the opponent knows that you are desperate.
We are desperate.
And they will just frustrate all your moves. Either they delay, you will get so annoyed, before you know it, before you know what, the referee has ended the game. So they don't get what they are expected or what they are supposed to get within this short frame. They are in that training. And that's why we keep advising the authorities and telling them, yes, that your 6-month program can go a long way, but they should have started a long time ago. So what they need to do now is to begin to save aggressively. Because you want the standard of living that you had to remain the same, standard, not to drop. Because once it drop, of course, before you know what's now, you won't live long. Imagine somebody who has been living in Ikoyi, drive a car, everything, and once he retires, he doesn't have a property in Ikoyi. The little one he has, maybe it's a family property somewhere in Okokomaiko. And he gets there, he sees the noise, the way the things are, you know. Before you know what, frustration. And the next day, they won't live long. So that's what we are saying. The very first day you get your letter of appointment, that is the day you have to start planning for your retirement.
Okay. Any other misconception?
Yes. What? They say people do it for, it's all about investments. Just for their investments. And we are saying that is a misconception. Just like tax planning, retirement planning, savings, your investment is just also a part of it, of your personal finance. Now when you talk of investment, now we're talking of inflation.
Yes.
If you are saving maybe at 8%, inflation rate is almost 20%, you're already at a negative. So you are saying, take out that your savings, look for investment that can get close to that inflation rate, so that at least you'll not be losing completely. We can also say, okay, invest in the capital market, that is, you buy shares. Not everybody can go and say they want to invest in gold, because I will tell you, gold is not even 100% investment, because the price of gold also fluctuates. And of course, how many average person can afford to buy gold? So the most practicable way is for you to invest in the stock market. But of course, you need the guides of a stockbroker who will tell you these are the sectors that is. If you invest in the telecom sector, yeah, okay. Invest in the food and beverage sector. You look at sectors that the products is moving. Whether there is flood in Kogi, there is flood in my village, or whether APC is leading, or Labour Party or PDP, people must still eat food. So you look at those kind of companies that are in that sector, and other sectors are also good depending on your own objective of investment. But you want to ensure that your investment gives you the return that will meet your objective.
Now, how about getting a proper investment guide? Now, this is a very important part, because a lot of persons have invested in things that they see prospects in it. For instance, forex, with issue of Russia and Ukraine. You saw how it fell. It's red. The market is totally down. You are a forex expert, so you know about that. Look at other sectors. So tips on getting an investment guide that wouldn't mislead you, or probably just to get your money, just so you don't end up crying like some persons are crying currently.
Yes. I won't say I'm a forex expert. I'll say I'm a trader. And for every forex is also a commodity. People buy and sell. It's a commodity. Price goes up, price comes. Even crypto.
Yeah.
You know, it's a commodity. People buy and sell. Now, the kind of investment guide you will need from a professional. That's why I said knowledge is also very important. You also have to have a basic understanding. Somebody comes and tell you, invest in this our platform. If you put in 100,000, we'll give you, maybe in 2 days, we'll give you 200,000. You can ask, what sort of business are you doing? They say, oh, they're into crypto. You need to know, how does crypto, is it crypto? How does it operate?
All right.
And they tell you when they mine and they make 300%. And I asked one of those platform people, they have over 1,000 members. And I said, as a trader, prices of commodities will go up and come down. So what happened if the price of crypto, whether it is Bitcoin or
like
whatever, Ethereum, the price comes down? Are you making money? And he said, no, the price will not come down. That tells you it's already a fraud. There is no investment that will not go up and come down.
Okay.
And so what people show to us today, that they are doing crypto, is not crypto. It's all about pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme.
Okay.
Yes, those who want to trade crypto, go and get the knowledge so that you can do it yourself. There are experts who can take you through. But sometimes you have to go and start doing it yourself. So what we see today, most of these platforms, I'm big bold to say, they are not trading crypto. They're just doing Ponzi or pyramid schemes. Okay. So you need a good professional, a stockbroker for that matter, registered, that can guide you through all your investments.
Thank you so much for clearing our doubts concerning, various myths about personal finance.
Misconceptions about personal finance.
It's always a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you so much.
Al.
Thank you very much.
iBrand Daybreak, I beg your pardon, continues in a moment. Please stay with us.